Rolling. Hey, this is Diana, and I just have a couple things I was going to talk about today. The first thing was, today I went to my family reunion, and I haven't seen a lot of my cousins and everything since last year at the same time in August, which was when I went to see my surgeon, which would be at the end of August, almost a year ago. So that was at my highest weight at that time. And I love my cousins, I love my family, and if they're watching me, since I told them how to find me on YouTube, hello cousins, and aunts and uncles. Although, wait, there's no uncles. Ooh, that's not good. Anyway, so I says, okay, the first thing I'm going to have is a cabbage roll, because cabbage rolls in my family are like the blood in our veins. And I says, if I can't eat a cabbage roll, I'm going to die. But no, I really, I'll get over it. But it's one of my most favorite things in the world. So, this is what a cabbage roll looks like that my Auntie Chris makes. And they're not real big. They're small. So here is the little cabbage roll. And this is on a paper plate, so you can see it doesn't take up a lot of room on the paper plate. Probably doesn't look very good either on camera, but let me tell you what, it tastes fantastic. But really, in perspective, what it does is it's probably about this big. It's not a big, huge cabbage roll. So anyway, I was able to eat one. Yes, with no problems. Mind you, my doctor hasn't given me the go-ahead to eat anything gassy, which it didn't bother me, or tomatoes, but I didn't put any extra juice on it. So I'm just happy that I can have a cabbage roll. And everybody was so supportive and just really awesome in my family. And they could tell I'd lost weight since last year, which since then was 52 pounds since last time they saw me. So from my highest weight. So I mean, I was pretty jazzed. I started to make a recipe for this, and it was a zucchini pancakes, and it sounded really good. And for some reason or another, the recipe called for a little package of Splenda. Well, let me tell you, I ended up throwing the whole thing in the garbage. If you guys have the recipe for the zucchini pancakes, forget the sugar. Why would you want to put sugar in zucchini anyway? So I just followed the recipe and didn't like it, so I didn't take it to the family reunion because I didn't know what I was going to take. It wasn't like what I usually take stuff. So I made this. I cut this out and I thought, I've always liked that French silk pie up at Perkins. So I made this chocolate, there it is, chocolate pie. It is a creamy chocolate layered pie. I altered it. It's a really simple recipe. It calls for Philadelphia brand cream cheese, milk, sugar, Cool Whip, chocolate pie crust, milk, and Jello chocolate flavored instant pudding. So you know what I did. I used low-fat cream cheese. It only took 4 ounces. I used skim milk. I used Splenda for the sugar. And you know what? I didn't realize they actually have now a sugar-free Cool Whip. I always knew they had the fat-free, but I never knew they had the sugar-free. So that was awesome. And then, of course, I used the Jell-O chocolate sugar-free pudding for the topping. I was not sure how to do the crust, and so what I ended up doing was I looked at sugar-free chocolate cookies. Well, they're kind of mushy, so I thought maybe I could, roll them with a roller pin or something, but they weren't going to work. So then I looked at chocolate graham crackers. Well, after I started looking at the sugars and everything, I knew it wouldn't be a very thick crust, but I had the box of chocolate graham crackers in there. I think there was like 8 or 9 grams of sugar or something like that per 2 large squares of graham cracker. Then I just went ahead and looked at the Keebler chocolate pie crust that's already made. Lo and behold, it only had 9 grams of sugar per 1/8 of a slice. So I didn't think that was like horrible. I know that my limit is 15 grams. So I went ahead and got the Keebler's pie crust and mixed up the Philadelphia brand cream cheese with a little bit of, 4 ounces of cream cheese, a tablespoon of milk, a tablespoon of Splenda, and 1½ cups of sugar-free Cool Whip. And you blend that all with a whisk, and then you pour it in the bottom of the pie crust, and then you take your 2 packages of sugar-free chocolate Jell-O pudding with 1½ cups cold milk, skim milk, and you whisk that all up, and then you add the rest of the Cool Whip, which comes to 2 cups. So if you get a large 12-ounce Cool Whip, and then you just, it's real thick, and you just put it on top of the cream cheese layer, and voila, it's done. Simple. Took that to the picnic today. Honest to God, it really didn't taste too bad for a sugar-free thing. It was pretty awesome. So like I said, this is actually the first dessert thing that I've made since my surgery, and I'm kind of an addict of French silk pie. Was probably my biggest bad sweet tooth thing. Other than that, I'm pretty good. So it was really nice that I was able to maybe duplicate that a little bit, and it's kind of like a chocolate cheesecake. And so I thought that was pretty good. So if anybody's interested, that was the recipe. I hope I didn't talk too fast through it, but if anybody wants it, I can always, message you back. So thanks for watching. My family reunion was great, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.